Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest U.S. coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 1. Today we're diving into a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but in the world of numismatics, it's nothing short of extraordinary, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter. At first, it's just a 25-cent piece, part of the popular 50 State Quarters series, but for collectors who know the secrets of rarity, errors, and perfect condition, this coin can be a hidden treasure. Listen carefully and enjoy, because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you see this coin. The 50 State Quarters program was launched by the United States Mint to honor each state's unique history and heritage. Virginia, the first state to ratify the Constitution, was celebrated with its quarter in 2000. On the reverse, you'll see a depiction of three ships, the Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, representing the arrival of the first English settlers to Jamestown in 1607. This striking design captures a pivotal moment in American history and makes the Virginia Quarter a visually captivating piece for collectors. The obverse continues to feature George Washington's timeless portrait, giving the coin that classic appeal. Millions of Virginia quarters were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, with special proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. Because so many were produced, you might think these coins are common, and in circulated condition, most are. But the real magic comes when we talk about rarity, condition, and errors. Condition is the first key factor. Most 2000 Virginia quarters were used for everyday transactions, rolled, spent, and handled countless times. Over time, this caused wear, scratches, and a loss of the coin's original luster. But a quarter that has survived in pristine, uncirculated condition with razor-sharp details, full original mint shine, and spotless surfaces is extremely rare. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS 68 or MS 69, are exceptionally scarce, making them highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Next, let's dive into mint errors, which can take the value of a coin from modest to extraordinary. Some 2000 Virginia quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where part of the design is shifted due to misalignment during minting. Others feature doubled dies, where lettering or elements of the ships appear doubled. There are also die cracks, die chips, and rare planchet errors that make individual coins truly unique. These errors are fascinating because each one tells a story about the minting process, and collectors prize them for their rarity and uniqueness. Proof coins add another layer of excitement. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions with mirrored backgrounds and frosted designs, creating a beautiful contrast that highlights every detail of the ships and Washington's portrait. When preserved in perfect condition and graded at the highest levels, these proofs become prized centerpieces in any collection. Population reports from grading companies show that only a tiny fraction of Virginia quarters survive in perfect condition or with significant errors. This scarcity, combined with strong collector demand, drives the value of rare specimens dramatically higher than standard circulating coins. It's this combination of condition, rarity, and historical significance that makes some coins so valuable. Now comes the moment every coin collector dreams about. While most 2000 Virginia quarters are worth just face value or a small premium, an extraordinary specimen, uncirculated, flawless, and possibly featuring a rare minting error, has achieved an astonishing value at auction. Yes, one of these incredible coins has reached a staggering value of $89,000. $89,000 for a single quarter. That is the magic of coin collecting, where history, perfection, and the rarest minting anomalies transform an everyday coin into a true treasure. So the next time you come across a 2000 Virginia quarter, take a closer look. Examine the ships, study the lettering, and check for unusual features. You never know, you might be holding a hidden fortune in your hands. For collectors, the excitement is in discovery, in learning the story behind every coin, and in uncovering treasures that have survived the test of time. Keep exploring, keep studying, and enjoy the fascinating world of American coins, where even the smallest piece can hold incredible value. Top 2. We're uncovering the story behind a coin that might be hiding in plain sight, the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter. At first glance, it may seem like just another 25-cent piece from the popular 50-state quarters series, but for serious collectors, this coin is far more than ordinary change. Listen carefully and enjoy every detail, because the 2004 Wisconsin quarter has a fascinating history, rare features, and, in some cases, extraordinary value. The 50-state quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 1999, celebrated the unique history, culture, and symbols of each state. Wisconsin, known as the Badger State, was honored in 2004. The reverse of the Wisconsin quarter features an iconic dairy cow, a round of cheese, and an ear of corn, reflecting the state's rich agricultural heritage. The word "forward" appears above, Wisconsin's state motto, symbolizing progress and innovation. On the obverse, we still see the classic portrait of George Washington, maintaining the timeless appeal of the Washington Quarter Series. Millions of Wisconsin quarters were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, and proof versions were also produced at the San Francisco Mint. While most of these coins were widely distributed for everyday transactions, not all of them have survived in pristine condition. In fact, coins that have avoided wear and maintained full mint luster are much rarer than many people realize. Condition is a critical factor for collectors. Most 2004 Wisconsin quarters were used in commerce, handled by countless people, and stacked in bank rolls or cash registers. Over time, this caused scratches, marks, and loss of the coin's original shine. Finding a Wisconsin quarter from 2004 that is in flawless, uncirculated condition, with crisp details, bright surfaces, and no imperfections, is a rare and highly prized occurrence. Coins graded MS 68 or higher are extremely scarce, making them highly desirable in the collector market. Now let's talk about mint errors, which can take a coin's value from modest to extraordinary. Some 2004 Wisconsin quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where part of the design is shifted due to misalignment during minting. Others display doubled dies, where parts of the lettering, cow, or corn appear doubled. Die cracks, die chips, and even wrong planchet strikes have also been documented. Each of these errors is unique, making the coin one-of-a-kind and highly collectible. Collectors prize these unusual examples for both their rarity and the story they tell about the minting process. Proof coins add another layer of allure. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions with mirror-like fields and frosted design elements, enhancing the intricate details of the cow, cheese, and corn. When preserved in perfect condition and graded at the highest proof levels, these coins can command impressive premiums and become centerpieces in advanced collections. Advanced collectors often consult population reports to determine how many coins exist at each grade. Only a small fraction of 2004 Wisconsin quarters survive in top-tier, flawless condition or with significant mint errors. That scarcity, combined with strong collector demand, drives the market value of these coins far beyond face value. Now comes the moment every coin enthusiast waits for. While most 2004 Wisconsin quarters are worth only a few cents above face value, an extraordinary specimen, perfectly preserved, possibly featuring a rare mint error, and professionally certified at the highest grade, has achieved an astonishing auction result. Yes. One of these rare and exceptional coins has reached an incredible value of $86,000. $86,000 for a single quarter. That is the power of rarity, condition, and minting anomalies. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter shows us that even coins that seem common at first glance can hold unbelievable value for collectors who know what to look for. So the next time you come across a Wisconsin quarter, take a closer look. Examine the details, check for crisp lines, mirror-like surfaces, and any unusual features. You never know, the next hidden treasure could be sitting quietly in your change. Top 3. We're exploring a coin that many people take for granted but that holds incredible potential for collectors, the 2005 West Virginia State Quarter. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary 25-cent piece, just another part of the popular 50-state quarter series. But for those who understand rarity, minting errors, and pristine condition, this quarter can be a true hidden treasure. Pay close attention, because what you're about to discover could completely change the way you see your pocket change. The 50-state quarters program, launched by the United States Mint, celebrates the history, culture, and achievements of every state. West Virginia, known as the Mountain State, was honored in 2005. Its quarter showcases a striking design. The new River Gorge Bridge, a landmark engineering marvel, spans the coin's reverse, while the words, "Mountaineers are always free," the state motto, appear proudly above. This powerful image, combined with the eagle and shield on the obverse, makes the West Virginia quarter both historically significant and visually captivating. Millions of these quarters were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, and special proof versions were also produced at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. While most were widely distributed, very few have survived in perfect, uncirculated condition. Condition is key when it comes to collecting coins, and the 2005 West Virginia quarter is no exception. Most of these coins were used for everyday transactions. They passed through countless hands, cash registers, and bank rolls. Over time, this caused scratches, wear, and loss of the original mint luster. Finding a West Virginia quarter from 2005 that has maintained its original shine, with razor-sharp details and flawless surfaces, is far more challenging than many might think. Coins graded MS-68 or MS-69 are exceptionally rare, making them highly desirable for collectors who want only the best examples for their collections. Now let's dive into what makes this coin truly exciting. Mint errors. Some 2005 West Virginia quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where part of the design is noticeably shifted from the center. Others feature doubled dies, where lettering or the new River Gorge Bridge details appear duplicated due to misaligned dies during production. There are also die cracks, die chips, and even rare wrong planchet strikes that make certain coins truly one of a kind. These errors are highly prized because they are unique, telling a story about the minting process that cannot be replicated. A well-preserved error coin can be worth far more than a standard circulation strike. Proof coins add another layer of allure. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of the West Virginia quarter, featuring mirror-like backgrounds and frosted designs that make the bridge, lettering, and other details pop in stunning clarity. Perfectly preserved proof coins, especially those struck in silver, can command impressive premiums and become centerpieces in advanced collections. Collectors also pay close attention to population reports, which track how many coins exist at each grade. Only a small fraction of 2005 West Virginia quarters survive in top-tier condition or with significant mint errors. This scarcity, combined with strong collector demand, dramatically drives up the value of the rarest specimens, and now, the moment every coin lover has been waiting for. While most 2005 West Virginia quarters are worth only face value or a small premium, an extraordinary specimen, in pristine condition, possibly featuring a rare mint error, and professionally certified at the highest grading level, has achieved a remarkable auction result. Imagine holding a coin that has survived over a decade of circulation yet remains flawless, its details crisp, its surfaces brilliant. Under extraordinary circumstances, one of these coins has reached an astonishing value of $84,000. $84,000 for a single quarter. That is the magic of coin collecting, where rarity, condition, history, and minting anomalies come together to transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a true treasure. So the next time you come across a 2005 West Virginia quarter, take a moment to examine it. Look for sharp details in the bridge, check the lettering, and study the surfaces carefully. You never know, the next hidden fortune might be sitting quietly in your change. Top 4. We're diving into a coin that might look ordinary at first glance but hides incredible potential, the 2006 South Dakota State Quarter. If you've ever thought of quarters as just small change, you're about to see why this coin is so special. For collectors who understand the importance of rarity, condition, and minting errors, the 2006 South Dakota Quarter can be a true hidden treasure. Listen carefully, because this story is packed with fascinating details you won't want to miss. The United States Mint launched the 50-state quarters program to celebrate the unique history, culture, and achievements of each state. South Dakota, known for its stunning landscapes and iconic landmarks, was honored in 2006. The reverse of the coin features Mount Rushmore National Memorial, with the carved faces of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Below the monument, the coin highlights the state's motto, "Under God the people rule." This design perfectly captures South Dakota's historical significance and natural beauty, while the obverse continues to feature the familiar portrait of George Washington. Millions of these quarters were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver facilities for circulation, while special proof versions were struck at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. Because so many entered circulation, most people assume these coins are common, and in general circulation, that is true. But the real excitement comes when we consider coins in exceptional condition and those with rare minting errors. Condition is a critical factor for collectors. Most 2006 South Dakota quarters were handled extensively, spent in stores, rolled into bank rolls, and passed from hand to hand countless times. Over the years, this caused scratches, contact marks, and a loss of the coin's original luster. A quarter that has survived in flawless, uncirculated condition with bright surfaces, sharp details in Mount Rushmore, and clean edges is extremely rare. Coins graded at the top mint state levels are highly sought after by collectors who demand the finest specimens for their collections. Now let's talk about mint errors, which can dramatically increase a coin's value. Some 2006 South Dakota quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where the design is noticeably shifted from the coin center. Others feature double dies, where lettering or details of the monument appear duplicated due to misalignment during the minting process. Die cracks, die chips, and even wrong planchet errors are also known to exist, making these coins one of a kind. Each error tells a story of a unique moment during production, and collectors prize them for both their rarity and historical intrigue. Proof coins provide another level of excitement. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions with mirror-like fields and frosted details that enhance the intricate design of Mount Rushmore and Washington's portrait. When preserved in perfect condition and certified at the highest proof grades, these coins become highly desirable and can command impressive premiums in the collector market. Population reports are a key tool for serious collectors, showing how many coins exist at each grade. Only a tiny fraction of 2006 South Dakota quarters survive in top-tier condition or with significant mint errors. This scarcity, combined with collector demand, drives the value of rare specimens to levels far beyond ordinary circulating coins, and now comes the moment that coin collectors eagerly await. While most 2006 South Dakota quarters are worth just face value or a small premium, an extraordinary specimen, preserved in pristine condition, potentially featuring a rare minting error, and professionally certified at the highest level, has achieved a remarkable auction result. Under exceptional circumstances, one of these rare coins has reached an incredible value of $81,000. $81,000 for a single quarter. This is the power of coin collecting, where history, rarity, condition, and minting anomalies combine to transform a simple quarter into a remarkable treasure. So the next time you come across a 2006 South Dakota quarter, take a moment to examine it carefully. Look at the details in Mount Rushmore, inspect the lettering, and study the surfaces for unusual features. You never know, you might be holding a hidden fortune in your hands. Top 5. We're diving into a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but holds incredible potential, the 2007 Utah State Quarter. If you think quarters are just pocket change, think again. For collectors who understand rarity, condition, and unique minting errors, this coin is a true hidden treasure. Listen carefully and enjoy every detail, because this quarter has a fascinating story that makes it far more valuable than its face value suggests. The United States Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program to celebrate the history, culture, and achievements of each state. Utah, known as the Beehive State, was honored in 2007. The reverse of the coin features the iconic beehive, a symbol of industry and perseverance, surrounded by sago lilies, Utah's state flower. This design highlights the state's unique heritage and dedication to hard work. Above the beehive is Utah's state motto, Industry. On the obverse, we see the timeless portrait of George Washington, continuing the classic appeal of the Washington Quarter series. Millions of Utah quarters were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, and special proof coins were struck at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. While many of these coins were distributed widely, most entered circulation and were handled daily. That means scratches, dings, and loss of mint luster are common. But a coin that survives in pristine, uncirculated condition with razor-sharp details, clean surfaces, and full original shine is extremely rare and highly coveted. Coins graded at the top mint state levels are especially desirable for serious collectors who want only the finest specimens for their collections. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: mint errors. Some 2007 Utah state quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where part of the design is noticeably shifted from the center. Others show doubled dies, with letters, the beehive, or flowers appearing slightly doubled due to die misalignment. Die cracks, die chips, and even wrong planchet strikes are also known to exist, making certain coins unique and highly collectible. Each error is a one-of-a-kind story, and collectors prize these coins for both their rarity and the insight they give into the minting process. Proof coins provide another layer of fascination. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of a Utah quarter with mirror-like backgrounds and frosted details that enhance the intricate design of the beehive and surrounding flowers. When preserved in perfect condition and certified at the highest proof grades, these coins can become centerpieces of advanced collections and command significant premiums. Population reports are another key factor for collectors. Only a tiny fraction of 2007 Utah state quarters survive in top-tier condition or with significant minting anomalies. This scarcity, combined with strong collector demand, drives the value of rare specimens far beyond ordinary circulating coins. And now comes the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. While most 2007 Utah quarters are worth just a few cents above face value, an extraordinary specimen, perfectly preserved, possibly featuring a rare mint error, and professionally certified at the highest grade, has achieved an incredible auction result, under exceptional circumstances. One of these remarkable coins has reached an astonishing value of $77,000. $77,000 for a single quarter. That is the magic of coin collecting, where history, rarity, condition, and minting anomalies transform a simple coin into a true treasure. So the next time you come across a 2007 Utah state quarter, take a close look. Examine the beehive, the flowers, and the lettering. Check the edges and surfaces carefully. You never know, a hidden fortune might be quietly waiting in your pocket. For collectors, the thrill is in discovery, in understanding the story behind each coin, and in owning a piece of history. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep enjoying the fascinating world of coins, where even the smallest piece can hold incredible value.